mic test. There we go. Now we've got some dials. Can we all hear me now? We all good? Some reason my stream. Good evening, gaming. My Streamlabs settings all got completely knocked out of whack. It's taken me the best part of a week to get that reset. So I shall start again. Welcome to the stream. Tonight's live stream is, the theme around it is going to be Squadmates. And yeah, so basically, thanks Xavier. Basically, we're going to start off with talking about your favourite Squadmates, who you like, who you hated, and then we'll take it from there. I'll just pop my pin message on and then we'll get into the action. All went a bit crazy. As always, around about 5-10 minutes before the live stream, something has to break. Something has to go wrong with the streaming. And tonight, it was the mods. They decided that he weren't going to play ball. So I had to do a complete reinstall of Mass Effect 3 in order to get the controller mod working. So how are you guys doing? We all good? You having a nice weekend? I wonder if It Takes Two is going to come and join us this evening. Tally, Grunt, Saeed and Legion are Xavier's favourites. I don't like Zahid at all, to be honest. What makes you like Zahid? I'll be interested to know that one. Legion's alright, but I always get him too late in the game. So you don't really get a chance to get to know him. He's basically a renegade shepherd. You can't really speak to him though, can you? Once you get us on the ship, he tells you a bit about what he's done and what his past experiences and that. But that's it. I suppose he was a DLC character, wasn't he? So. Tally, I quite like Tally. Yeah, I've never dated her though. I've never once romanced Tally. I think it's because you can't see her face. Grunt's okay, but I tend to prefer Rex. If I had the option of Grunt or Rex, I'd definitely pick Rex every time. So the reason why I'm asking about Squadmates this week, because I'm putting together my my tier list for a video that's coming up. Oh, I don't like this Krogan guy. I think we're going to change for the next round. Said he'll see when he was. I suppose he's got a couple of funny moments in there, and he falls down the side of the building at some point, doesn't he? How's he got up there? Oh yeah, yeah. Zahid's voice actor is passed away, isn't he? Yeah. Hey Giovanni, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Liam and his couch both out the airlock. Convenient with enough space for Jacob. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Jacob either. See, I'm currently putting together my tier list, and I think Jacob is at the bottom of my list. He starts off really well, like that first couple of conversations you have with him in Mass Effect 2, but then he just goes dull. Yeah, I'm doing all right, thank you very much. Living the dream. Hi there, Takes Two. Nice to see you. I think wasn't Liam supposed to be written like to replace Garrus? He's supposed to be your buddy. I wasn't a fan of Vega until about halfway through Mass Effect 3. We turned around annoyingly. Jacob turned around the other way. Yeah, Vega's supposed to represent the new player, isn't he? So he starts off being quite unlikable, I think. But yeah, too much of like a grunt, I suppose. But just stand in front of a gun tower. But yeah, he does. I think he by the end of Mass Effect 3, he's pretty decent. Vetra's supposed to be. Oh, it's quite possible, yeah. Yeah, to try and flip it on its head. With Vetra. Sake. I thought Liam was okay. He's just a sucker for the aliens by default. See, I wasn't very keen on Jarl, but again, I haven't finished it all, so PB I quite liked. I'm on my playthrough for my video capture. I'm now currently halfway. I'll say halfway. I'm probably about a quarter of the way through Mass Effect 3, so I'll be picking up Andromeda again in the next week or so. In fact, the Vega called for a pizza during talks. Craig, the moment right there. And Freddie Prinze Jr. is a really good voice actor as well. Who made Mass Effect? It was BioWare. What the hell happened there? Oh, that probably happened. Hated Jarl. Such a nothing character. Every single new alien you meet in Mass Effect 1 had a good impact first time you meet them. And there's Jarl and his little poncho. I like the conversation about shepherds. It's been so long. I need to be playing the Citadel DLC again. I really can't remember anything that happened in it. Go to bed.
For a minute.
Hey?
For a minute.
There you go, you're going to be on stream. Everybody say hello to my son. Joys of having children. We'll get them started on Mass Effect at a young age, I think. Ah, no worries, take two. So I'm here every week, so. I liked even in Edie's introduction. What I didn't like about Edie was that they didn't use her. Is he called Shepherd? I should have called him Shepherd, shouldn't I? That they didn't use her model, her Mass Effect 2 model, for the first part of Mass Effect 3 before she gets a body. I think they should have used the blue bubbly thing inside the Normandy. It's just a small thing, but. Hey, Xavier and Gaiman have said hello to you. You are going to be a gamer just like me, aren't you? Absolutely transfixed. Ooh, that's a big one. So yeah, we're gonna name you Little Shepherd, I think, for the purpose of the stream. Oh, we're getting out of here. How on earth would you romance Edie? You like Giles' interaction with the other. I'm going to have to check those out because I can't really remember them. So I did quite far in Andromeda, but yeah, it's all the little things I can't quite remember. No, she doesn't. She doesn't make an appearance as her old self at all in Mass Effect 3. It's just a disembodied voice, which is it's a slight shame. I suppose because she was pretending to be a VI, wasn't she? I suppose that might be the reason. Absolutely fun transfix, wasn't it?
Is it?
It's going to be a gamer like me.
Oh, don't. I can't cope with two of you. Crikey.
We've the chat's we've dubbed him Little Shepherd.
Little Shepherd?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's main
Some
guy.
game thing.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, I do wear a little stripy top too.
Right, I'm going to change characters because I'm not too keen on the Krogan. I suppose Joker does romance her, but it's more of a. They have more of a bond, don't they? Because they have a really good character art, them too. Start off, Joker hating her, Mass Effect 2, and you can see the relationship build throughout it. So you absolutely have to help him out when he's thinking about trying the data. Right, we've got some. Let's have a look at the store. Let's get a Spectre pack opened. Hey, Take Two's in. Awesome. beat Andromeda so many times before I played the games. Now I can't get past first few missions. How bad it is. Oh, blimey. That doesn't give me much hope. Oh, we've got an N7 and a Turian Ghost. Oh, we're going to have to go with the N7 guy, aren't we? Right, N7. Oh, we've got Guest Juggernaut too. Where is he? Just keep your heck away from the exhaust ports. Oh, I don't know. Should go with the guest sentinel then. Oh, there he is, look. There he is. Right, stick some powers in him. The puzzles, yeah, I can't stand the Sudoku style puzzle things. I mean, I hate Sudoku in the first place anyway, so weapons, change that weapon out. Crazy wife is not. I know. How dare she not hear of the saviour of the galaxy? Really, she's not. She's not a game at all. Can't invite you. But yeah, she needs educating really. What non-BioWare games do I play? Mostly RPGs, if I'm honest. I prefer things like I'm doing a Witcher playthrough at the minute. And what have I just finished? Oh, I finished I finished Days Gone, and then I went straight from Days Gone onto The Last of Us 1 and 2, so I finished them too. What about you, Xavier? What other games do you like when you're not defeating the Reapers? And Take-Two's in the game. Awesome. What we got? Collectors. Huh. We've got a good start, haven't we? What's that? My ability drain then, is it? It's all the way up there, look. Nobody's mentioned Liara or Miranda as squad mates. I'm actually quite interested to know what people's perception of Liara is. That's snap freeze. Because she seems to be the face of the game. And yet, there's quite a few people that don't actually like her. Oh man. They've placed so many, hard to narrow them down to a single genre. But any games with a lot of customization, the games that you usually play. And Xavier still has. Oh no! Too busy reading the chat. Should have healed myself. Xavier still hates Liara. Oh dear. Well, we didn't do very well there, did we, take two? I was just Giovanni's favourite, but only for friendship. Maleship has to be Tally, or a toss-up between Miranda and Jack. Jacob over. Controversial there, Xavier. I like Liara for my friendship too, must admit. Caden, I really need to do a Caden romance as well at some point, because apparently he has the best romance arc. It's hard when he normally dies on Vermeer, but is there any squad mates that you'd never take out? You're not like, you don't hate them, but you just never take them out on any missions or anything. Do you have any, like a particular group that you normally stick with? Oh, that's quite cool. I have a shield. Shame I don't have that in the real game. That's a really cool shield. You can't move, but doesn't seem to take up any power. Your Caden romance only starts in 3 after Thane dies. See, I've never done the Thane romance either. I'm one of these people that I'm like, right, I'm going to start a new game, I'm going to do everything differently, and all I do is end up doing exactly the same thing. You usually go with Zahid for your romance option. Can you actually romance Zahid? I don't think you could. Am I just being completely... Have I just fallen for that? Oh, him and the romance. Okay, yeah, it's me being completely thick. I'm not sure what this gun does. Seems to like fire... Is it mines? I do like this shield. Look at it. That's amazing. I so want that in the real game, in the actual game. An L-Core squad mate. That'd be brilliant. It'll be... Oh, imagine the squad banter with the L-Core. An L-Core version of Presley. What about a? I suppose you could get away with like a vol, uh, vol. I can't even say it now. Volvus, Volus squad mate. The little mole type creatures. You know what I mean? I think probably one of them would be all right as a squad mate. Vorcha. Oh yeah, Vorcha would definitely be a good squad mate. You imagine the squad banter with a Vorcha. I don't think I'm too keen on this weapon. Definitely. You could have some proper funny dialogue, I think, with the Vulture squad mate. You'd have to bring Mark Meir back in to voice it. You see, I've wondered that, Xavier, if we'd get to choose a different race, because they've done it with Dragon Age, but with Mass Effect, it's always been human, isn't it? But I don't see why there isn't any particular reason why you couldn't play as like a Batarian or an Asari or ow. I suppose it is more work though, isn't it? It's more animations. Um, it's more voice acting. Ah, thank you very much for the share, gaming. Much appreciated. Hey C4, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. You really think Shepard's going to come back? Oh, that wasn't clever. How's my day been? It's good, thanks. Yeah, a bit busy today. First busy one we've had in a while, with things reopening and what have you. How's yours? How's your day been? Be a lot of disappointed if they don't. Hey, start to think. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. I, I, I personally, I think there's still another game with Shepard in it. Whether they do or not, I'm not sure, because they had stated, haven't they, very clearly that Shepard's story was over. So, but then, like you say, they did try introducing a new character, and it didn't go down too well. So, you like to play as Aquarian? Can you imagine Aquarian being the new saviour? He's playing. He's still playing Hunt Showdown, Ivor. So he would have mastered that by now. Ow. Victory legend in it already. Doesn't surprise me, C4, to be fair. Must have been the best part of a year you've been playing that. The end of S3, as terrible as it is, had the kid ask his grandparent garden for another story about the shepherd. Okay, just one more. It's very true. It is very true. So they have kind of left it a little bit open, and that destroy ending has the shepherd breath scene, shows that he or she didn't actually die, and the trailer kind of implies that destroy is the canon ending. But are they just teasing that though, or could it actually be? Oh, pistol. Which one was it? That one, I think. You're getting the hang of the drill. Awesome. I don't think I've unlocked the drill yet. Maybe Shepherd. Oh, that's an interesting theory there, Xavier. Shepherd is just the title for the hero. Destroy is sure the canon, though we can play the game. It's your decision, of course. What do you think they're going to do then, Giovanni? For their ending, do you think they are going to give a canon, or are they going to make all the endings canon, or are they just going to set it so far in the future that they don't have to speak about it? Imagine there's an option to play as Shepherd's offspring. Well, there was, yeah, Takes Two. There was theories of that, weren't there? That you're going to be playing as Liara's offspring, Shepherd and Liara's offspring, which then would make Liara a canon romance, much to Xavier's annoyance. A much older version of Shepherd. What, as in like, so just like an advisor rather than the actual hero, somebody that yes. You are one of the guy that had an awesome reply to one of the videos that I did. Canon ending equals destroyed. Shepherd alive. And main character in new game. Do I know the song Two Trucks? No, I do not know the song Two Trucks. I have a feeling it's going to lead somewhere though. The idea that Shepherd alive and only acts as a mentor would work. If they'd already done that with Alec and killed it. Yeah. Yeah, they really didn't play that one very well, did they? He's set up to be Shepherd's replacement. And yeah, they just kill him off pretty much straight away. Not many Quarrens for sex with the races, so there's a possibility that Shep can get. Yeah, aren't the Quarians like physiology quite similar to humans, but just really, really poor immune systems? Their romance, Tally and Garrus's romance though, is still quite sweet, and I'm really, really impressed that they put that in the game. I'd like a retired shepherd to go back to fight it. They would definitely have to kill Shepherd off then if they brought him out of retirement. Otherwise you end up like a series of like 24 where you just constantly bringing the same character back over and over. Wave 6. Well, I suppose technically they did bring Shepard back from the dead initially. So if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything, can't they, really? Which platform is this? Is PC. You're more than welcome to join us. Start to think if. Blimey. Yeah, Miranda's there, isn't she? It's all it was. It's not actually said in the game. It's in one of the Shadow Broker dossiers, isn't it? Because she's going on like different dates and stuff, isn't she? Oh, blimey. Do we think Liara is going to play a prominent role then in Mass Effect 4? Could we even see Liara be killed off in Mass Effect 4? Xavier definitely does not want Liara to have a big role there. And definitely wants to see her killed off. one of our player characters has got the collector's skin on. And I know that we're not actually fighting the collectors, but I still want to shoot him. So it's going to be a mentor character with Biliara. That would mean Shepard's dead. And Centra's later as a new character. I think that's what's going to happen. I think the N7 piece in that trailer was a bit of a red herring. A bit of a nostalgia kind of on Liara's part. Kill off Liara. If that's the case, they won't get enough people. Ow. I don't know. I think they killed off Thane, and he was quite a popular character, weren't they? And they technically they killed off Shepard and didn't give him or her a happy ending, which really upset quite a lot of people. So I don't know. I think they've got the. They've got the nerve to do it. Whether they can do it well is a different matter, but what is it, Xavier, that you really don't like about her? I'll say again, if it's a new character, there's a lot of OG players that'll not be happy. They'll play through the game as they did with their mate, but once they're through, they'll be done with it and the series. Yes, but he was dying already. And he went out beating. Yeah, he did go out in a bang. That's true. It's it's a shame when people get like that. They're like, "Oh no, it's not the same. It's not the same." I mean, you can have your preferences, granted, but I don't know. I think you need to. Oh, I'm going to sound like a hypocrite now. You need you do need to try new things at least. Thane also had closure. He said goodbye to his son. Actually got. So yeah, okay. They did actually do Thane's death well. The hours closer in the future would have happened centuries ago. I mean, it wouldn't really be brought up. I think we might be able to squeeze one more round in. It's 1:15. I suppose Liara did make a bit of a cameo in Andromeda as well, didn't she? Morden's death was brilliant. I shot him in the back. First time I played. Yeah, but was he really defending these ideals though? Because in Mass Effect 2, he was adamant it was the best thing, they did the right thing, they'd absolutely do it again. And then by Mass Effect 3, he's had a change of conscience. To be honest, I want a new character. Monster. Yeah, I think I'm the same as you, Take Two. I do think Shepard's got another story in him, but I'd be quite happy with creating a new character. And you can get, if you've got Liara as a companion, you'd get all the stories of Shepard, which would be a nice nostalgia trip for you in your squad banter. Ah, okay. So is it just the way that she's... Oh, blimey. Got some lag on here. Is it just... the way she's written? I suppose... Have you read the comics that she's in? Because she does... She does become a bit more hardened in the Redemption comic. And also the fans. So I take it, Xavier, when you play Mass Effect 1, that you always leave Liara to the very last person you pick up. So she goes crazy in that bubble thing. Yeah, I agree with that, Giovanni. The flame with your mind. I think she's trying to imitate her mother. What is it? She says, "Have you ever faced an Astari commando?" You left. I tend to get her first because I like to do the whole trying to romance them both option. So you get that scene of them saying, "Look, you need to decide which one you're going to pick." If you leave Liara too late, then you don't get the interaction. I think the one thing I do it does annoy me. I suppose it's more of the writing. Is in that is Mass Effect 1, where if you pick her up early on, like one of the first times, you get the you get the you see the vision, and then she kind of melds with you and sees it, and then you get um, you get the next bit, and she melds with you, and both times she's like, "Oh, I need to see the doctor," and I don't know. It just seemed a bit like lazy writing, I suppose. Really should probably concentrate on what I'm should be doing. Really, shouldn't I? Yes, plasma. What are we up to? Wave 7. So, Mass Effect 2. Just to wrap this live stream up fairly neatly. Was there too many squad mates, or was having blimey? Yeah, so was there too many squad mates that we had to recruit and to choose from for the missions, or do you think that it was the right amount for what was entailed? as much as like how much time is devoted to Liara, especially as he puts her in the main canon romance. Oh, blimey. Takes Two is a fan of all the Squadmates. It does make it more playable, actually. Yeah. And I do like how that they all come back for Mass Effect 3 as well, in some form. Xavier thinks it's okay. Not too many squad mates, but wanted to be able to get certain ones at different times of the game. Wanted more content for each of them. Yeah, I agree with that. What's super annoying as well is that initially you couldn't get all the squad mates from the start in any order that you wanted to. But because... Ow. Blimey, this thing just wouldn't die. Yeah, because it wouldn't fit on the 360 discs, they had to use 2 discs. They had to split the squad up. But for PC, you haven't got that problem. So, yeah, that's why modders have been able to unearth all the different scenes and extra dialogue and... Oh, blimey. What'll be interesting to know is, because now they don't have this kind of issue anymore, are they going to keep it split up for the Legendary Edition, or are they just going to open it up and say you can get any squad mate at any point? Because all the files are there, all the voice acting's been done. Giovanni, you can do that. You can actually do that. You get some unique dialogue if you take Legion. No, you're probably right. They did mention that they weren't bringing any cut content in, so I should imagine they're probably the same, won't they? They won't change what's already there. It does actually pace it quite well, but yeah, like you say, it's disappointing that you can't have... Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't realise you couldn't do it on the 360. Oh, it's perfect timing this. From what's been shown as a Lender Edition. And a lot of lens flare. Mass Effect 1 does look quite nice though, to be fair. I'll give them the due for Mass Effect 1. I wonder if they'll change Jacob's loyalty mission, because if you beat the game and do it, you still report to Elusive Man, I think. Ah, I've never had that. I've never done it that way around, Xavier. I did actually leave Jacob's mission to the end on my latest playthrough because I want to try and save the Geth and the Quarians. But then he died on the suicide mission, so. But I'm not that fussed. There we go. So I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek for next week's video, which will be on the Dark Energy. So that'll be coming out Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. My thoughts on if it might return for Mass Effect 4. Thank everybody for hanging out this evening. Been good fun. Found some interesting insights into what you think of the Squadmates, especially Liara, Jacob. And yeah, I'll be back again same time next week, next Saturday, 9 PM UK time, which I think is around about 5ish USA time, Eastern time. So yeah, thank you very much for the game. Thanks, Sue. And we'll see you next week.